Hi everyone, welcome to 5 Minute Video Study for the NCE. Today we are going to be covering counseling skills and interventions, and we are under letter O, help facilitate clients' motivations to make the changes they desire. So part of any change, according to motivational interviewing models, as well as some of the cognitive behavior models, is understanding what that has been labeled the stages of change model. So the stages of change are stages in which the client um, has certain characteristics, and then within that model, counselors have to understand so that they can then work with the client in relation to how they're viewing the issue at hand. So, in this stage, let's start off with stage one, which is a pre contemplative. So, in this stage, people are not thinking seriously about changing and are not interested in any kind of help. People in this stage tend to defend their current bad habits and do not feel it is a problem. They may get defensive in the face of other people's efforts to pressure them to change. So, understanding that if a client is in the pre contemplative stage, then again, the core conditions for a counselor would be very instrumental. You want to display that you understand the notion that they are in a pre contemplative stage, and then just help them develop some further understanding so that eventually they can get to the point where they're saying, well, maybe this is affecting me, or maybe I do have a problem in this area. Kind of where do I go from there? So really, to me, the contemplative stage is just bringing awareness, because part of a coping mechanism is that they're in denial. Stage two is the contemplation stage. So people are kind of on the swing here. They're weighing the pros and cons of modifying their behavior. Although they think about negative aspects of their bad habits and the positive associated with change, they may doubt that the long term benefits associated with change will outweigh the short term costs. It might take them a little as a couple of weeks or as long as a lifetime to get through the contemplative stage. So, again, as a counselor, core conditions, letting them know, hey, this is happening and then this is also happening. How do you make sense of that? Help me understand, how all of these two different scenarios are playing out for you. The third stage, now we're getting into more of the action. So this is the plan, preparation, determination stage. So stage three, people have made a commitment to make a change. Their motivation for change is reflective by statements such as, I've got to do something about this. They gather information, about what they need, or they check out websites. Many times, this stage can frequently be skipped. And with counseling, this stage three is kind of where clients many times come to the counselors, because they realize something is happening. Well, now where do I go? Oh, well, let me go to this website, or let me find information. Oh, here's a counselor I can call. Maybe they can help me. And then stage four is the action. So this is where they're motivated to change their behaviors, and now they're actively taking steps for that change, in a different variety of techniques. So really, the stage four is certainly the shortest, because before that there's a lot of contemplation or lack of awareness. The many times it can vary. This stage depends a lot on the support. It depends a lot on kind of resources. It depends a lot on kind of the mental state of the person. And then stage 5, now you're dealing with the maintenance. So here, you've gone through the phases, you've met your goal, but now how do you maintain, right? So how do you keep at it, and it can be a constant struggle because temptation or you cravings or something, difficult situations might arise. So really understanding that, or being aware of that awareness, being aware of things like triggers, being aware of your social circle, being aware of your social support, all of those things are certainly important in some of the stages of change model.